Hey guys, as you saw, I'm in a designated smoking area at one of the local malls. Just put that there. But I don't smoke, but there's no one here, so I'm going to eat just a little bit. I'm kind of famished. Mango smoothie and a chicken wrap with a pesto vinaigrette, but I don't eat that, so just wanted to so just gonna eat and talk a little bit. Just make sure this stays upright. It doesn't. These pads are like, there you go, just put that there. And stay. Alright, there we go. Good. So I wanted to continue on a video that I did quite a while ago, because it keeps revisiting about shoulder problems. So I tend to have a shoulder that's tighter with all the weight training, and it causes impingements. So that's why I'm a little more into it. And it takes a while to figure out exactly what the problem is, because it's kind of trial and error. So when you get the impingement and you get things clanking up in there in your shoulder, an unstable joint, you have an inflammation. And then you have to wait for it to go down. And then if you go back to what you were doing previously, things just keep clanking up in there anyway. So I'll try to film some things in the gym. Simple stretches. I'm trying to get this today. You have your shoulder blade, and your shoulder blade kind of goes up as you raise your arm. As you can see, my arm doesn't raise up as high as this one. Just comes right up to me. So when you raise your arm up, your shoulder blade kind of goes up. Now, you either have two major muscles that I'm looking into. You have your rhomboids, which connect your shoulder blades to your spine, and they have to be somewhat elastic to allow your shoulder blades to go up. But if they're too elastic, that means other muscles are tight. So me, it's the Teres major. That's the one I'm going to be looking into. So that means that the shoulder blade closer to the arm is tight. So when I go raise the arm up, especially on this arm, my shoulder blade goes up immediately. You can't tell that, but I can feel it, and it stays stuck there because the rhomboids, the muscles between the shoulder blade and my spine, are already maximally stretched out. So I'm really tight in here as opposed to on the spine. So that's what I'm going to be working on, trying to get my mobility. I've been getting it back for quite a while, so but there's still a difference, and I'm going to try and film some things in the gym if I can. If not, I'll do them afterwards, and that's it. Okay, here I am at the gym, showing you some stretches for my left shoulder. So what I'm doing is I'm just pressing my weight into a bar. But what I'm doing, I don't know if you can tell, that big bulge on the left side of me, now I'm kind of turning to kind of lengthen the left side of me. I'm actually holding my shoulder blades down so that I can hit the right muscle, which is that ball kind of underneath my armpit to the side. That's kind of where I'm trying to release. So if I let my arms loose, I won't be stretching it. So I have to hold my shoulder blades down as I'm stretching. Now here I am stretching the back of my shoulder, not my rhomboids. So it's very easy to stretch your rhomboids. So I'm pulling my shoulder back and pressing it down as I'm pressing my arm into me. And also I'm using the bar just to kind of pull, and it kind of helps. Now I'm kind of doing it on my right side, even though there's no problem there. You see that ball sticking out? That's my rear delt. It kind of goes all the way onto the top of your shoulder blade. I should be pulling my shoulder blades back a little bit more, so that wasn't good. But now you see my left shoulder, you see that line that's kind of a ball, horizontal line, that's my rear delt, and I pulled my shoulder back and brought it down, so now I know I'm getting the right area, and now I'm checking, and it released it quite well. Now I'm just kind of adding to it, just trying to get mobility in there. I'm not very mobile in the shoulder area. Some people just take that like a ball, like the foam rollers, but they use a ball underneath the armpit to kind of release that muscle there. But right now I'm just relying on stretching. And now I'm just doing pretty much the same thing against the wall to kind of get range of motion in on the shoulder blade around the armpit. And I'm kind of turning into the wall. Not that good, but psychologically it's like, oh, at least I'm getting some range of motion. But see, I was a little nervous. A guy went by. I have the iPad filming, just resting on a bicycle seat. So, yeah, I was like, who's behind me? Is it gonna drop? Because it was not very secure on the bicycle seat. But then I took a look. And see, oh, it's okay. No one's freaking out. No one probably even knows what I'm doing. I'm very subtle now. I'm stretching the back of my shoulder against the wall. I'm pulling it in, and now I can actually feel my arm touching me. I feel it releasing. Whether you do active release with a ball or foam roller, I mean, basically what you want to do is prevent the muscle from spasming, and you want to kind of lengthen the muscle. So there's many ways around it, and there you go.